Hey guys, Lizardlea here for Christmas Ornaments 2021. I am doing a wagon with presents, which is this one. Also, I'm pretty sure before I said I couldn't find the gingerbread house on the cover, but it's right there. You can see the whole thing. I'm just blind. Yay!
Help.
I'm gonna go stitch now.
You're gonna stitch what?
I'm gonna stitch the wagon with presents.
Gotta stitch a wagon, gotta stitch it good. We ain't bragging, we're gonna stitch that word. Simpsons fans will get it.
I am a fan of The Simpsons, but I haven't seen all of it, so
No one has.
I don't think that's fair.
Alright, go, handsome man.
Bye.
No, I didn't
told me
say
to go.
hello. I said...
He's told me to go.
You freaking dork.
So we're gonna talk about you.
The
You
show.
are this tall.
We
and
only
you are...
watched seasons 1 and 2.
Which tells
And
you a lot.
personally, I don't really care if we watch it anymore, because it's just,
Yeah, it's done kind of all that it could. The concept of you is it starts out and it seems like it's maybe a cute little like romance thing because this girl walks into a bookshop and the guy's like, oh, but you kind of want to get my attention and you're kind of flirting. And then he starts analyzing her like you've probably seen 100 times in other shows or movies. But it just keeps going and going, and then you realize like, oh, as he like follows her out of the shop, like this guy's a crazy stalker.
yeah.
And it's like 2 parts Dexter, 1 part thriller. Because Dexter was like a good guy always. This guy is not always a good guy. But yeah, like it's got that Dexter vibe, which to me is, wow, there's a couple of good ideas in here, but boy, is this kind of silly.
Like, I wish it had ended with season 2, because then it wouldn't have needed to escalate further. Like, for instance, I love Supernatural, okay? But once you bring in angels, and you beat the angels, and then, wow, God's here, like, where do you go from there without it becoming absolutely ridiculous?
Especially when
Like-
it just sort of makes the previous triumphs feel...
Completely useless?
Yeah, and like, well, in Supernatural's case, it's like, oh, an angel's a big deal, and then by, I don't know how many seasons in, I've heard that, like, an angel is a mild
Oh yeah,
problem
if you have an
at
angel
best.
blade, you just stab them and they're dead.
Okay, yeah, like,
Yeah.
as opposed to, like, oh god, an angel in the first season, yeah.
Well, like,
primarily.
it makes sense, because they didn't have angel blades back then, and that's pretty much the only thing that can kill an angel, but...
Yeah, anyways,
I don't know, there's
to
a
relate
lot.
this to you,
Yes.
um,
Which is what I was doing.
when the show is at its best, it's pretty freaking good. It can be really clever, it can be really funny. So, like, clever meaning it really loves to, like, the whole thing's from the point of view of the stalker, and so it really loves to, like, turn up the crazy to 11 with, like, oh, it's playing all the cute romantic comedy music where, like, yeah, they're finally going to get back together and it's really happy, and any sane individual who's been in a toxic or healthy relationship is going, oh my god, this is terrible. Like, because, you know, they, not even just, like, the idea that he has manipulated the girl in some way at this point, but also the idea that just, like, any sane person can look at this and go, my god, what a toxic relationship, but it's playing the music like it's not. That's kind of funny.
I mean, like, of all the relationships that Joe went through, the best one was, oh my god, what was her name? The black lady.
Uh-huh. I forget her name.
It's not Ellie, is it?
Isn't it like Charlie
No,
or
I
something
don't
weird?
think that's her. Sherry?
Mm.
They're not dressed like their characters on IMDb, so I can't tell.
Yeah, so either way.
I don't know, it was the relationship with the nurse's friend.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best one, and he was just in it
To make the other girl
to
jealous.
make Beck jealous, I think. Or, like, just because he was, like, trying to get over her. Like, he
It was
never
a play.
truly cared about her. But
Yeah.
that was the best relationship he had
Mm-hmm.
in the first 2 seasons. I don't know about the rest.
Yeah, so the entire point of the whole thing is to, like I said, kind of have fun with that Dexter style, like, this is messed up, these people are damaged, but also, what if, like, chick flick, because, you know, oh, he's very romantic, and it's just, it's that weird line that Dexter flirted with the whole time of, like, but this person is crazy, right? Like, doesn't that make this not as enticing? But whatever. It's a shame because when it's good, it's really, really good. Like, when it sticks within its lane of, like, kind of being self-aware enough to make fun of itself, having him be... He's not supposed to be the super genius that Dexter is. So,
no, he's a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
He made me so angry so many different times.
And there are times where you're angry at him, but you have to respect it because you're like, yes, the point is that he is an idiot and they're trying to get that home. And I'm angry at him, but that's because I'm, like, wanting the bad guy to be better and, like, you know, all that. But then there are times where it's just like, I can feel the writers getting sick of this plot and just wanting to move it on in the laziest way possible. Like that entire house scene.
And they made him a complete idiot. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
With the girl that he made look like she killed herself.
Yeah.
Oh, that was ridiculous. And then the whole peeing in a jar thing. Nothing ever came of that,
well,
so I don't know what
finish,
the point was.
So it might still be. I mean, that may matter in season 3.
I mean, he moved out, got a new name, so...
Well, no, to my understanding, this is based on books, and there were 3 books, so it is possible that was stuff that's wrapped up.
I don't know.
We're, like, heavy into spoilers already, as you may have noticed, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, I like the first 2 seasons, but I just, the ending of season 2 just soured it all for me. Because, like, if you get rid of the last, it's like the end of season 5 of Supernatural. If you drop the last 2 minutes,
it's a pretty
good.
Ending, yeah. it's about on par for what it is, which is like, that's weird. That's kind of funny, but weird. Okay, hard spoilers from here on out. In the end of the first season, he follows this girl, Beck, the entire time, who is a disaster.
Oh, she is such a disaster. She is so broken. She came from a broken home and is completely broken.
And obviously this guy's not helping, you know, like, in a weird way he helps, but in like, about 100 other ways, it's obviously predatory and dangerous. Like, again, we're not...
Like, he very early on steals her phone.
Along with several other items, but anyways...
Yes, but I mean, like, the phone, it gives him access to all of her emails and all of her text messages and everything. Yeah. Like, yes, having a pair of her used underwear is absolutely disgusting. I would rather someone steal a pair of used underwear from me than my phone.
Yeah, I get
Just
you.
saying.
Any clothes. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, point is, that goes on for a while, and to give them credit, I was kind of like, well, how are you going to drag this out? Like, how does this get to 3 seasons? Because, like, we're moving... And we've already done some ridiculously crazy things. He's killed her current boyfriend, who was, granted, a
drug addict and
a jerk and had actually hazed the kid to death.
Mm-hmm.
But, and these things are like always, you'll see them coming a mile away if you have any trope sense whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
But, and then he killed her very toxic and damaged best friend who secretly loved her but comes from a fancy family and, like, you know, she can't admit that she's gay, so she's, like, also damaged and controlling and weird.
Oh, she's the worst.
Yes.
Ugh.
But then, so, like, you're like, where are they going to go with this? Because they, of course, do the thing where she finds out what he's like. And the answer is, he kills her. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Well, okay.
And they, like, wow, they actually went there. They're willing to, like, show that he is actually dangerous. Not just like, oh, well, he's quirky, but maybe he can be fixed. Like, no, he straight kills this woman.
No, what I like is that with her death and everything, you see that he actually can be very intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
Because he locked her up for a while, and she wrote a book, essentially, you know, a short novel, whatever, about how it was her therapist that she had been sleeping with him, which was true, and that he planned to kill her, and he was stalking her and all this. So, you know, he killed her and framed the therapist, and when her manuscript or whatever came out, they were like, oh my gosh, yeah, she saw the signs that he was going to kill her, and then he did. So then John Stamos goes to jail. And...
yeah, it was John Stamos.
It was John Stamos. Uncle Jesse. So... yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Well, yeah, just that he can be intelligent in those situations.
Oh, he used that to his advantage very well. Like, he learned about that, he read it, and then he was like, huh.
Yeah. So, from there, he
moves.
He moves, yes, to L.A., because the thing that's come up is his first girlfriend, who was before all this...
Oh, I hate her.
Yeah, she feels like a major plot contrivance in 30 different directions. Basically, to spoil a whole bunch of plot, she... oh my god, let me think about this. Yes. She was with him. She cheated on him. He snapped and killed the guy that she cheated on him with. Then he...
Tried to bury her alive.
Well, No. He thought he killed her.
Oh, so he did bury her alive.
Yes, he grabs
But he
her,
thought she was
strangles her, and then, like, hits her head on a rock. It's unclear if he, like, intended to murder her, or if it's, like, murder too, you know, like, lost his temper, and that's what, like, broke
and then
the
he was
seal.
like, ah, crap, I have to hide the body so no one
And so
knows.
he buries her. But she survived, you know, in a shallow grave. And so she's come back to get revenge on him, which the immediate reaction to any sane person is like, oh my god, woman, why haven't you gone to the cops? So they reveal later that, oh, she did, they just didn't believe her. And like,
see, my whole thing is like, he tried to kill you. Why don't you go to Italy and stay in Italy and stay off the internet?
Step one would be like telling the cops. But
well, yes, but if that doesn't work,
Yeah,
why would
no,
you go
I know.
after him?
I
He
know.
already tried to kill you.
Her argument
and
was... 'cause-
sexual dimorphism is a thing. Most men tend to be bigger and stronger than most women. You're not going to be able to overpower him very easily.
Well, so to just quickly get through this, the
I don't
arguments...
want to die, basically.
Yeah, no, I know, but the argument from her is like, no, I need to make sure you don't hurt anyone else. But
Yeah,
on
that
the other
didn't work,
hand, you're not a vigilante, and the whole thing just feels contrived writing.
Vigilante.
Yeah, vigilante, whatever. I'm tired.
I've never heard it. That's very cute.
Whatever. It just, while this can make some sense, like being discussed now, the way it is portrayed especially feels contrived, or like the writers didn't know, or you know, maybe they did because again, there's a book, but just
I hated it. I
Yeah.
hated her every single time she was in a scene. She's a good actress, by the way. I mean,
Yeah.
this is all I've seen her in, but she was good.
the writing.
Her
is weak.
character and everything about it was just like, really,
Yeah,
this is what we're
to
doing
be fair,
now.
I will say that everyone does an excellent job acting this. I have no problem with any of the actors.
Yeah, they're all amazing.
Yeah, I hope they all get to do other things. I hope they had some fun with this. I hope it worked out okay for them. I just wish the writing was better.
Yeah.
But yeah, so either way, the big thing that kind of ruins season 2 is they do something quasi-clever because he moves to LA to lay low, and then this girl basically jumps him, but it turns out, did she really jump him, or did he also set it up so she would be in close proximity to him, and oh yeah, he's stalking her, blah blah blah. And so now there's another girl who wants to be with him, and
her name is Love.
her name is Love, yes, because
He's in love with Love.
We're really...
Well, her twin brother is 40. Like, it's terrible names.
And there's some sort of, like... Again, they don't make these characters Hannibal Lecter, and that, like, oh, I just love killing, you know? There's some sort of, like, broken empathy, remorse part of his brain that's like, what I have done is horribly wrong, I can't be like this, that they toy with in Season 2. Like, he lets go the guy that he hits with a rock and keeps in the cage. That happens a lot.
That guy was my favorite character.
Yes, he was
He's
great.
still alive. I'm so happy.
Because we stopped.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He seemed smart. He went to, where? Somewhere in South America? Was it Argentina?
No, it was, no, it was in the, I thought it was the Philippines or something.
Oh, it was the Philippines.
Yeah.
You're right. He went to the Philippines, and I don't think he's ever going to come back. He came across as very intelligent.
Or...
I know he's still talking to Joe, but...
Mali? Where
Well, it was his girlfriend was Filipino,
No,
wasn't she?
it was some other area thing in that
Whatever.
area. I
He's
can't remember.
outside
Yeah.
of the U.S.
Yeah, I'm over the US.
And he came across to me as someone who's very intelligent, as long as he's on his meds.
Yeah.
So
either way, they're kind of toying with the idea that like maybe he's not going to be quite as well, not that, but like that he's like maybe trying to get better. The mafioso is hilarious, but that's
oh
just
my
a side
gosh.
thing. Yeah. And there's this moment where, like for example, he does still kill a person, but that person it's kind of an accident, and that person they do a decent job of making it. Yeah, like like maybe this is not deserved, but like you're not as empathetic for this person as like the girl, you know.
Well, yeah, like we already knew that he harassed the neighbor when she was 16, 17.
Yeah, and then
now he's going after that girl's little sister.
Yeah, it was really gross.
It's disgusting.
So obviously not supposed to be an empathetic character, still kind of wandering around in moral ambiguity. And again, the plot alternates between this is dumb as hell but fun, this is just dumb, this is kind of fun, you know, all over the map. And then we get to the end. And there's this weird sort of cathartic solution where he's going to he blacks out, because, you know, plot devices.
He had drugs. He took a lot of drugs.
Yeah, and he had, not intentionally, and he had, this older sister trapped in his cage. And he's like, look, I've trapped you. I'm going to run. you'll be out of here in 24 hours or something like that, 48 hours, however long the handcuffs were timed for.
12, 24,
however,
something like that.
And I'm going to run and flee town. I just need enough time to get a head start that you can't catch me. I'm sorry, I'll go. Mm-hmm. And then he finds her dead later, and he's like, did I black out and kill this girl? So there's like a mini mystery where he hunts himself to try and figure out if he was the killer or what the hell happened. And he gets caught with the girl because he gets followed by his crazy ex who's found him again. And she goes, ha ha ha, now I can prove to the world who you really are. I'm going to call the police, like, as she should.
And then Love walks in.
Love shows up, and the girl's like, you need to see this. You need to know what you've been doing. And Love kills the ex. Because
out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe doesn't know this.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to
she walks in, and she's got, like, a bloody hammer or whatever.
Yeah, it was a knife.
Knife, okay.
But yeah, and then then it's revealed that she's the one who killed the girl in the cage, because she loves Joe, and she's just as crazy, if not more.
And she has enough money that she knew that he murdered Beck. Or, their PI figured out, or something.
Well, she was pretty certain, and then something else happened. But yeah. And that was kind of funny, the whole her brother being a savant while he's high.
Oh my gosh, I loved that.
There are good moments. So either way, there's this weird cathartic ending where he has to marry Love because she's pregnant and she's crazy.
But, I mean, he does love her, or at least he thinks he does.
I think, the whole point of the ending to me was she definitely loves him, but she's just as crazy as he is. And in his own twisted little way, because he doesn't kill anyone undeserving in that season, is the argument. Like, I'm not saying it's supposed to be, but he kills a mafioso and a pedophile. Like, clearly not...
Did he kill the mafioso?
Yeah, stabbed him in the stomach. Because the guy goes like, I thought I saw you kill a guy. It's self-defense even, though, because the guy's literally coming to kill him.
he cut off his finger and did,
he is literally coming to kill him in that moment. Again, they're trying to play with the morality of it. So the idea is that he's realized Love's not who she thought he was, and he can't be with her, and he doesn't love her anymore because she's not an actually good person. She is a murderer and a psychopath, and she killed 2 innocent people. And he's got a big thing about kids, like the little sister of the girl that died has to like flee the state and go to frickin' Florida, and her life is ruined, and he now hates Love for that. But he's stuck with her married in his own little hell because her family's too powerful and they know his secrets. And that was like that's a weird ending, but in an odd way it's unique, and I've never seen anything like that before. And then he looks through the peephole in the gate and sees a girl next door reading.
And she's reading books.
And we're off to season 3, and that's where both Liz and I were like, nope, I'm out, it's done, checkmate.
Yeah.
I'll probably wiki the rest when I feel like it one day and go, oh yeah, that thing. But, so yes, that is you. How much time do we have?
We have like a minute.
Okay, that's enough time for the new Spider-Man movie.
No, it's absolutely not. I will murder you right here and now.
There's not that much to say.
I am actually genuinely angry with you right now.
It's really, really good. The end.
I will kill you.
You don't need to talk about the rest.
No. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Sir?
No. I'm so disappointed in him, you guys. If you haven't seen the Spider-Man movie, you need to go see the Spider-Man movie. It's amazing.
I still don't have a microphone, and I bet you can hear me.
And that is the end of Christmas Minis 2021 Wagon with Presents. I don't know. I got 2 hours and 30 minutes of footage. It actually went way faster than I was expecting. It's got a lot of colors, though. It's so cute. Look at it. I like it. I think it's cute. So I'm almost halfway. What did I say? I needed to do like 12-ish, I think. I'm getting there. I almost clicked off of my video. I need to do my goodbye message thing. What am I doing? Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next video.